Many of us FM lovers love playing in the same countries over and over again and always want to try something new. I am someone awful for it, so I've decided to set off on a series where I play and win in leagues that I've never done before. And today I found my first league. It is South Africa. These are the first teams to come for me, which are Swallows, and it's massive for me. So I've signed, I'm hired, I'm looking at tactics, and this squad is pretty bare bones. So I'm going to have to go with a 4-4-1-1, and I'm going to probably change that into a 4-2-3-1. I've just got to make a few signings, so hold on for this. Okay, so as you can see, we have now made some signings, which is hugely important because we need to fit it into this system. I'm going to go with the 4-2-3-1. I'm going to change it at some point, but at the moment, this is the only way because we haven't got suitable DMs. The season starts pretty well, pretty solid. I'm not going to lie, goals are absolutely flying. We can't stop scoring in multiple games. Our first two games, we are hot on form. Look at that, a 4-1 win and a 6-0 win. Oh, where's it going to end? And here it is. South Africa, you shock me once again, because now look at this. We can't stop conceding. We are losing. And look at the lack of sportsmanship even being shown. We're conceding all types of goals and there's no end to the rut. We are struggling with form and we can't quite work out the exact recipe. I've tinkered with the formation and nothing seems to be working. We're losing. We're not scoring a lot. And that was a slight concern for me. So I decided after 6 games, seeing where we are on the table, we're towards the bottom end. I don't know what to do. But as you can see, we're now heading into our cup game and it is tough. We are going to have to battle our way through, and at 1-1 we score and I kind of feel like it's it, but they score an equaliser late on, taking it extra time, and in the 122nd minute score that worldy free kick. Our Super 8 quarterfinal ends in the last. We are out of the cup, so now all of a sudden we're the low end of the table, but we do have 2 more cups we can attack and potentially a run back in the league, which I do need to add is going to be a tough one because as you're seeing on the screen, we are having a lot of bad results. There's a serious flow, but there is some positives to our season. We are picking up some form, starting to get some wins under our belt. We're scoring goals again and we're starting to get in a bit of rhythm. It's not perfect. There is a mix of a few results thrown in, but kind of some tweaks to the system we're starting to notice. This one in particular was a huge moment, going 1-0 down against the Kaiser Chiefs to manage to turn it around, winning 2-1. These are the results we need to save our season, and it's our only chance. I'm going to be honest, I'm losing hope. This team is predicted to finish in relegation and we're showing it now. We are 9th, which is better than what probably expected was, but we do need to pick up form. As far as cups go, we're starting to make a bit of a charge with the team and understand winning in the first round of the Knockout Cup, making it through to the quarterfinals where we do manage to go against 10 men, and after a little bit of a struggle we get that goal. 10 men, this is around the 70th minute, and I think this is it. This is our moment, we can get onto the semis. But FM always has a surprise, a little fall apart, and as you've seen already how to go out of a cup once, why not do it twice? A free kick in one of the last minutes of the game. I think this was the 98th minute. This was painful. We are now out of 2 cups. We only have 1 cup left, the South African FA Cup. I am panicking. My chances of a trophy are soon shooting away from me and I am chasing. In the league, we're having some absolute chaotic results. A 7-4 loss, a 6-4 win. As you're seeing here, the slump in form just is so inconsistent. We're struggling to get balance. This team needs ripping up at this point, but Swallows are shooting for the stars. A 2-1 win at the last game of the season against Golden Arrows. That is what we needed, but it turns out this was revenge. They gave us an absolute beatdown in the cup. Yes, our first game in the cup, they gave us a whooping, which sent us out of the competitions. All 4 competitions gone out the window and done. That season is an absolute wrap. I'm panicking because I'm thinking, South Africa, I am not going to be able to complete this. This team isn't good enough, but I won't give up. Everyone has left, so it's left us with absolutely no squad. This is a rebuild of the highest level. They did give us some money. They actually gave us $1 million, which I converted mainly as much as I can to wage, and we wanted free transfers, and I signed as many as I could, as you can see. But the season started the exact way that all my cup and other starts of the season went. A kind of a back and forth game. As you can see, it is now 2-1. We're trading shot for shot. They go 2-2, and once again a last minute, stretching deep into added time, 96th minute winner. This is the story of this club, but we've got heart and passion with new signings, and even though it's gone 1-1, we start to step up the level. We managed to get that win, and now it is time to turn it around, and we do start fighting, managing to get another win back to back. And after that there was a draw, but after this beatdown we went on an absolute surge. We were flying against these lot, and we put ourselves in a very competitive position in the league, because we've now got 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss in our first 6 games. We are right up there competing. Besides that, we've also got the cup, and as you can see, didn't get off to the greatest start in this game. We are, as you're going to see, 2-0 down. You think I would panic? That's why I panic, because we're out at the quarterfinals once again. We will be exiting a cup. I am panicking. Please come back, trophy. I need you. But this next part of the season, these next 9 games are all about that man, Boateng. I think that's how you say his name. That's what I'm going with. And my next say, whether it's with Man United, whoever, I am signing this guy. Leslie, what a man. I love you. And besides the odd goal thrown in by other people, this guy was carrying us with everything he had. At age 34, the legs are starting to go, but oh my God, he could not stop scoring. I think he scored like 12 goals in this 9 games. He was firing, he was competing. These are 2 hat-tricks in these 9 games that he got. He couldn't stop. But even with that being said, the goals that he's firing in, we still had this mixed bag of results. He could not help this guy. He was doing everything he could, and you can even see with his stats, he scored 19 goals in the 18 games, was absolutely flying for us. It left us 5th in the league and we're starting to fall off the pace. The only thing we had left now was the cups. We're in 2 more, but can we do it? Well, the Cups actually didn't get off to too bad of a start. In a bit of a back and forth game, we managed to go 4-3 and win this game. We are through to the quarterfinals, which we won 5-1, met by another 5-1 in the semi-finals, taking us to our first final. Absolutely massive. But before we get there, we need to contend with the league for the next few games, and an absolute mixed bag of results. You can see it here, just inconsistency at its finest. But Boateng and the boys were still trying to charge. They were doing everything that they could, still trying to scrape out some results. And again, besides the fact of us scoring and still managing to find a way through games, we weren't the greatest team in the league, and yes, we were still struggling in moments. But Boateng, oh, I've never explained my love for this man. He has managed to take us all the way from 5th before to 3rd, but realistically 12 points off, we can't win the league. We are stuck, but we're overachieving as a club. But we're in our first final finally, and even though we go 1-0 down, we have heart and we've got Boateng. That is 1-1, and I have dream of finally winning, but this is taking it away from me. This is the moment that we then lose. We've lost our first final, and I am in absolute panic. I am shocked, I am upset, and I am desperate to win. But we do have just to finish off the league before we really go on our South African FA Cup run. And the league ends pretty okay in a way. We're getting some goals. We do lose our main man Boateng, but Mthembu, he steps up and he is now carrying us. He gets some big assists, some big goals. He is really helping us through. We end the season, I wouldn't say strong, but we put in a couple performances which gave me a bit of hope for our cup run. But we had a couple bad ones, so it's just all in all the same kind of stuff. We don't know what to expect, and it's nothing short of pure panic. And besides Mthembu, I don't know where my goals are going to come from. This team is kind of a bit chaotic. It leaves us in a weird position ending in the season. 5-2 win. We do finish 4th, which is actually huge for this club. But we have already won our game 5-0 in the first round of the FA Cup, the SA FA Cup. But we go off to a little bit bad start, do go 1-0 down, but equalise quickly, and then we're 2-1 down, and I am panicking. But we score again and again. Oh, and guess what? They then pull one back. It is now 3-2, but we make it 4-2. I'm thinking, okay, everybody calm down. Game over. Let's get one more and really see this out. So that is exactly what we do. We get that goal. There was a consolation and another one after that. We won 6-4, but we're through. That is all that matters. And after that, we just start catching some form. Mthembu, again, I told you, even though they get a consolation goal here as well, it doesn't matter because we get the 3rd. We win 3-1. We're in the semi-finals. Can we finally do it? Well, my boys have a plan. There it is. Let's start getting some goals. But is there setbacks? Absolutely. But this can't be stopped now. We are finding form. We will not be stopped. We are absolutely firing our way with Mthembu with the icing on the cake. We are through to the final of the SA Cup, and this is huge because Mthembu, he doesn't stop for any man. Kawapeng was one thing, Mthembu is a new beast. He goes with a hat-trick in the final, 3-0, and you know what that means? It means only one thing. We have finally done it. Yes, the celebrations, the cause, we have won a cup. If I'm completely honest with you, this has probably been one of my most fun FM things to do. I'm going to do so many more of these where I'm going to travel to loads of different countries I've never managed in before. So fire some recommendations down below. I think I'm going to go somewhere off in Asia next. I generally never really ventured out of Europe, and I mean like Europe's top 5 leagues, but enjoying and looking back at what I've just achieved here as well, it gives me a sense of achievement that I used to get in old FM. So that for me means I will be back with plenty more. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow the channel. It all helps so much. I appreciate it loads more. Let me know down below if you like this kind of content. It means a lot. Join the Discord. You know all the usual. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.